Welcome everybody. It's Wednesday. You know what's up? I'm Vic. This is Travis. We drink beer so you don't have to. Like and subscribe. You know, because that's the thing to do. We'll be right back. I got some beer. I'm gonna go get the beer.
I hear bottles.
Oh, it's bottles. It's bottles this week. See it? Goose Island Beer Company. Some kind of an IPA. I don't know much about it yet. We'll get back to you in just a minute. Goose Island Brewing Company. I don't know much about them. It says IPA, it doesn't say squat on the bottle. It's 5.9 alcohol. It says right here on the little 6-pack. It says hoppy 9 alcohol content. Man, it's okay. But it really doesn't tell us anything about them at all, except that they're from Chicago. So I have to give you more information later. Okay, it just is what it is. And here's the bottle. It's nothing special. It just says IPA sideways. Whoops, sorry, dyslexics. Sorry about that. And it has a little 4-star thing on it. And tells you everything that I just said on the 6-pack. And that's pretty much all I know. So, I don't know, I saw this and it was like, you know, it's deer season, so naturally I bought something with a fucking goose on it. So anyway, let's crack one, give it the sniff test, shall we? Interesting. Oh, it's looking like it's got a... Oh, look at that. That's an outstanding looking head. Ooh, and that went over. My bad. I suck. I suck at this, apparently.
The glass might be throwing you off.
Yeah, I think it must be the glass, but look at that head. That is outstanding. Outstanding. That's the whole bottle. I mean, I just got a little extra in there. I'm not going to call that alcohol abuse because I don't know how to pour, but
it's a little spilled head. I mean, yeah.
It's just a little spilled head, and that's okay. Here's some beer porn. Look at that. That's good looking stuff. It's clear. It's not cloudy, so there's no, I don't think there's any weed in it or anything like that, but you know, we'll let you know with this second information beer, of course. What do you think, Travis?
I mean, it's got a hoppy smell, but that grapefruity, it might have a little bit of a grapefruit. I've not ate a lot of grapefruit, so I'm not really.
I smell grapefruit in that.
I'm not familiar
absolutely
with it.
I smell grapefruit in there. I absolutely do, because I have, you know, had grapefruit many times. It's not my favorite. It just is what it is. So let's crack one and drink a bottle. You know.
Oh yeah.
I smell the grapefruit. I know you don't really not ate very much grapefruit, but it's not my favorite. It has like a soury taste, you know.
Yep.
But it's supposedly one of the best fruits for you and stuff like that. I you know, so therefore I don't eat it.
I know a lot of people eat that for breakfast, so I mean, I guess that's what they're going for. You know,
it's got the grapefruit smell definitely. I don't.
Well, it's an IPA, so it's definitely going to be hoppy. So
yeah. So, you know, There's not much to the label. It doesn't,
I like the color of the label.
I like the color of the label. It's cool. It's kind of like the green that would be on a like a camo outfit or something, and that's pretty cool. It really, but it doesn't tell you anything at all about it. So we're gonna have to get back to you with some research on beer number 2. Let's taste it and see what's up, man.
It's not as hoppy as I thought it was going to be, for sure.
I'm going to disagree with you, Travis. I think it's really hoppy.
Well, I'm saying it's not as hoppy as I thought it was going to be from the initial smell.
Were you anticipating like a Sweetwater hoppy bite?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Going to be to that degree.
10-4.
Which we keep comparing to Sweetwater 420 because that's probably the most hoppiest IPA I've ever drank in my life.
Yeah, and it is what it is. And I didn't really get any grapefruit taste, but that's just first impression, first sip.
Well, we've learned from IPAs in the past that putting them in a glass is what you're apparently supposed to do with IPAs, so.
Well, yeah, but who has time for that when you're out with your friends and stuff? You're going to drink a bottle.
I agree with you 100%. I'm just saying, since we've started this channel, we've learned that there is differences between bottles and glasses.
I cannot disagree with you there. Most beers that we've tried do taste better. These oddball beers do taste better in a glass. I need more information. I may have got a little bit of, I got a little bit of grapefruit in that taste right there. And that's cool. It has that little bit of sour to it. Did you get a little sour?
Yeah, I got the sour on the end.
Yeah, a sour. That's the grapefruit. If they brewed this with grapefruit, that's where that.
Do you think they kind of did like a shock top when they do? Because shock top's brewed with orange peels, so you think they?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. We'll research that here in a minute and find out. This is not bad. The first sip was had a little bite to it. The second sip was considerably smoother. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I agree 100%.
And I liked it better the second sip. The first sip was like, and then the second sip I could taste the grapefruit, which is what they're pushing on the labels and stuff. So, okay, cool.
I can get behind that.
Grapefruit. Not my favorite fruit, but we like that Lennon Cool's
Summer Shandy made with lemon peels.
Which made with the lemon peels, which we're really fans of. But you can only get it in the summer, of course, and there wasn't very much of it this year. I had a hard time finding it.
I don't even remember me getting my hands on. Remember that time we got it on draft though? Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah, it was incredible.
And that's one thing we've discussed too is that draft beer tastes entirely different than bottled beer.
And that's dependent on the bar because whether they clean their lines out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not. Some places are filthy and they don't do that. Those are my favorite bars, by the way. Just drink some more.
It grows on you.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a bite right at the beginning, and then at the end, I can taste the grapefruit. And the grapefruit is the lasting taste that I have. It's a grapefruit and a hop aftertaste. Mm-hmm. That's what I get. Now
I can tell that it's not just plain hops.
Yeah, you don't have any experience with the grapefruit taste. I can still taste it right now.
Well, you say it's kind of like instead of being a bite like the hops, it's kind of sour.
It's a little sour. Yeah, grapefruit's a little bit sour.
I know the color of grapefruit's kind of weird looking.
Yeah, it's almost pink. It's not orange. It's not yellow. It's kind of in between, a little pinky. A little bit of pink in there, like they'll have pink grapefruit, and there's a couple different kinds, of course. of grapefruit, that is. There's a couple different kinds. One of them is pink. But even the regular grapefruit has an off color. It's not orange. Because grapefruits are obviously not orange.
Well, I mean, an orange is an orange, of course.
And this kind of grew on me a little bit, I guess. I don't hate it. I'm looking forward to tasting it in the glass now, but that's gonna have to come in a minute because
Still got a little bit left.
still got a little bit left, and I'm not done talking about this stuff yet. Information needed. Ha! Did you kill that?
Yeah, I just did.
Damn it, man. Okay.
I'm thirsty.
All right. We'll be back in just a minute. More information. Like and subscribe. I'm Vic. That's Travis. We drink beer so you don't have to. See you in a minute. Welcome back. I'm Vic. This is Travis. Like and subscribe. We drink beer so you don't have to. This is information beer number 2. Travis, what you got?
All right. From what I've looked up on the internet,
Al Gore's Wide World Web.
Well, I mean, Al Gore is, from Tennessee. But, there we go. I digress. It says the Goose Island IPA is a 55 IBU.
IBU. I have never heard IBU before. What is that?
I looked it up a minute ago, and I believe that it stands for International Bitters Units.
I mean, like something like the bitterness of the beer is IBU, like a unit is like the bitterness of the beer.
Yes.
Is there a scale?
The scale goes from 0 to 100. It says obviously they said there's nothing that no beer that is 100 anyway.
Okay, well that would probably be terrible anyway. Really bitter. I'm not gonna like that. So this has a bitterness. IBU.
Yeah, it's a 55 IBU.
55. So it's more than halfway there.
Right.
And I didn't think it was all that bitter. I bet you there's more. Many more beers that are way higher than this.
Right. Well, this is the first one we've seen that actually had an IBU.
Because I've never heard of it before, folks. So it is what it is. I mean, I know alcohol content, and this is 5.9, which is pretty good. It's way better than domestic Budweiser, of course.
Well, it doesn't even. Budweiser doesn't have an IBU. It's not bitter. In my opinion, it's not bitter at all.
No, not at all. Anything else?
It says hoppy, citrus with grapefruit, pine, and floral notes.
I didn't get any pine or floral notes. I got a little bit of a taste of grapefruit, but I haven't tried the glass yet. What else?
It also says Goose Island's flagship IPA is a 6-time medal winner.
6-time?
At the Great American Beer Festival.
Man, I have got to go to that, man. I want to be a judge, but I need likes and subscribers.
If you guys like and subscribe, man, if we get enough likes and subscribers, we're gonna go out to the out there, even if they're not gonna make us a judge.
I'll go. I'll definitely go because I've heard that name way too many times to not want to go.
It says
what else?
We've taken traditional English style and created our own fuller flavored IPA with bright citrus aromas and a bold hop finish. With hoppy, bold, and smooth flavor, Goose IPA is the perfect beer for hop heads and discovery drinkers alike.
Hop heads.
On here, it actually goes down, and this is the most information I've seen about one that's in. It talks about the hops. It actually says the hops are Pilgrim, Selena,
Pilgrim,
Cascade, and Citronelle.
So they're using 3 different kind of hops
Actually, it's four. It's Pilgrim, Sanella, Cascade, and Centennial.
Okay, so that's 4 different kinds. You know, it should be a lot hoppier than it is. So I guess if they use grapefruit peel in there, that cuts it. Does it say anything about that?
It does not actually call out how much or what kind of grapefruit peel they use. It does not say that specifically in this information that I have looked up. But it does say that it uses 2-row, malts, it uses 2-row, Bonn, Munich, and C20.
C20 sounds like something you'd buy in Denver.
Okay. I mean, you know. And for everybody that doesn't know what an IPA stands for, it actually stands for an India Pale Ale.
Well,
so,
I knew that.
Well, I mean, this is weird beer. We drink beer so you don't have to. So.
Yeah, and so far I'm not hating this. This is pretty good. As you can see, it's been a minute since we poured these beers.
But it's still bubbly.
It's still yeah. There's still carbonation in there, which is good. Some more beer pouring. Look at that. I mean, it's clear. It's got a little bit. The bubbles are still going up. The head's gone, of course, and it's sat for a few minutes, whatever. And
smells like it's gonna make some good piss.
Damn it, man! It's got a completely different scent than drinking out of the bottle, of course. Florally, hoppy.
I'm still not detecting the pine. They said, but
pine. I smell the grapefruit and the hop. I mean, I don't pine. I don't smell at all. I smell the hoppy. I smell the grapefruit. Maybe it's subliminal, of course. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It smells. It's got a very complex smell to it.
Oh yeah, I completely agree with that. But it's incredible smelling. It actually smells like it is an incredible beer, and I'm not hating the beer out of the bottle.
I'm not hating it either. It was good out of the bottle. Which most of the IPAs and stuff, the craft beers, are way better in the glass. So anyway, without much further ado, let's go ahead and take a big old chug out of this.
Yeah, that was entirely different than it was out of the bottle.
That is a very different taste.
I can taste everything a lot more clear in the glass than I was tasting in the bottle.
Did you get pine?
No, I'm not really getting any pine, but it's...
Because, we've been in the woods enough to know what pine smells like, cut down trees and shot trees, burn them.
Which pine does not smell like the little Christmas trees that you put in your truck.
No, pine does not smell like a Christmas tree. I don't care what they say on TV. It does not smell like that. Yeah, let's drink some more. Fuck.
Need more information.
I think pine is in the bite.
Yeah, pine would have a bite from the smell. If you ever smelled pine, then yes, you're correct. And I would think that was more of the hops, but
because the aftertaste, which is not bad by the way, the aftertaste is hoppy with the grapefruit taste, the sour grapefruit.
Which with a 55 IBU, not knowing what IBU stood for when we came into this, I would have thought that been like, oh man, this is an insanely bitter beer, which it's not.
It's not. I think it's. I think the grapefruit cuts it down, but the aftertaste lingers.
Yeah, it lingers.
It lingers big time, and I don't hate it. If you could find it, drink it. You guys that are in an area where they make this stuff.
Well, the hopheads, of course, is what it said.
That's for you hopheads.
Well, it's better than being a no beer.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Because we talked about that last week.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we sure did. It's hilarious. This stuff is pretty good. You know, I'm enjoying it. I'm not hating it.
It's got a really good color. It's
The color is great. I mean, the color is I've pissed that color I don't know how many times. You know, so.
Yeah, it's not healthy for you, man. You need more grapefruit in your diet.
Jesus Christ. You're probably right. Anyway, let's drink some more.
I'm digging it.
I don't hate it. You know, I typically don't like hoppy. I must be getting taste in my old age. What's up with that?
It's usually the opposite.
You usually lose taste in your old age. I'm gaining it, and that's really weird. Anyway, Goose Island.
That's what it says. Goose Island Beer Company.
Goose Island Beer Company, good for y'all, man. This is your flagship. No wonder you won 6 awards, and that's cool. It's good stuff. But it has an aftertaste that really lingers, man. And I still taste it. I mean, but you know, just took a sip, of course. My mouth is totally IPA'd out.
And that's typical with IPAs, though.
Yeah.
But it's not like overwhelming. I guess is
It's
what I'm
not
looking for.
overwhelming. I think the grapefruit probably helps that out because remember when we swore up and down we would never drink 420 again.
Oh my God! Wait. Oh, yeah, I remember that night.
You know.
And then we did.
Yeah, we did. Of course we did because we're idiots.
It was definitely not as bad the second time around, though.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm Vic. It's Travis. We drink beer so you don't have to.